Now boarding Adventures in Cooperland. All aboard!
Welcome back to Adventures in Cooperland. Today we are at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in Vallejo, California. We have season passes. This is now our third time going. It seems to be pretty empty so far. They open at 10 o'clock and it's about 9:35-ish, and they're letting everyone in, so they probably have some kind of rope drop or something like that. So we are excited for our fun-filled day. There, Bugs Bunny. This is Six Flags rope drop. Big difference between Six Flags rope drop and Disneyland rope drop. Hi, Bugs Bunny. You guys are gonna say hi to Bugs Bunny? Jaden, look!
Thanks, Bud.
Look! Hi, Bugs Bunny!
He was saying hi to me.
Look, Jaden!
Yeah. Just keep enough.
The last goal is
Jesse and the girls are on the Joker right now. There, you can kind of see Jesse right there.
Wait, there's some coming around.
Look, the dolphin!
Oh, look, Jaden, look.
Look! Look at the dolphins, buddy!
Oh. Yeah.
Look,
Hi, buddy.
Oh, cool!
Wow.
Look,
Buddy,
bud!
don't flip.
They're so cute.
Whoa.
Rose munching on his toy.
Look, Jaden!
Oh, look, here they come again.
Whoa!
You're fine.
They get to touch some stingrays.
Oh my god, that feels so weird.
Did you do it, McKenna?
That feels so
Our friend Sammy is visiting us, hanging out with us today. Ooh, look!
I don't want to touch it.
You don't want to touch him?
Why? He's probably just slippery.
Oh, baby.
Jaden! Hi, buddy! Hi, buddy! Hi, Jaden! The girls got pizza for lunch. Alright, I already tried this. Jesse is now going to try it. Jesse, what was this called?
It's the sweet beef Korean corn dog.
It looks like
It literally just has sugar on it.
a sugar corn dog, but I feel like it's even thinner batter than normal corn dog batter. I already tried it, so we're going to see what Jesse thinks. I think mustard or some kind of dipping, like it should have come with like a special dip or something.
Yeah, probably should have came with something on it. I mean,
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what kind of dip. Like maybe even like almost like a jelly-ish.
I think like sort
Jelly.
of like if you did like a grape jelly or something.
Yeah, that's
with
what I
it.
mean. Something, but I mean, it's not bad.
It's good. I mean, it's interesting getting that different
Yeah, the
taste. Like, you
sugar
get
with
the
the
normal-
beef.
Well, you get the normal beef, and then it turns around and you get some of the sweet,
Yeah.
the sugar and taste.
Hi, bud. So my husband and two of the girls are on Thrilla Gorilla. It one that like goes in a circle. It's fun. It's so funny. Does anyone else have like divided houses where half my kids love rides, including me and my husband? We love rides. And then I have two kids, my oldest son and then my youngest daughter, who do not like rides. They, if it's like has that drop feeling or they don't, you know, they do not like it.
It almost like a blubber fish.
Hi, fishy, fishy. We are inside of the butterfly exhibit.
Yeah, be careful when you come in here if you wear glasses.
Yeah, glasses will fog. Warning.
Quick. Very easily. Chonga. Looks like it's chonga for the tag.
Butterfly is drinking the nectar. Hi, pretty kitty. Yeah, he is. Can't see all of it, but there's alligator and a turtle, and then there's another big boy over there.
Down there. You can see the prints of them when they like sit.
Nope, they're real. They're probably just sleeping.
The girls are being daredevils and riding on swings that go super duper high. It looks like they might be wanting to throw up. Let's see if we can see them one more time here. They both look like they are about to get sick. All right, so we just got done with the dolphin show. What did you guys think of it? Yeah, what was your guys' favorite part?
The dance battle. I like the dance battle.
What did you like? The what?
Talk louder. Dancing.
The dancing. So everybody liked the dance battle here.
And Jaden liked watching this.
We'll show you guys the video of it. But overall, that was actually a pretty cool little show. The dolphins were, there was a couple times I heard them go, ooh. So, did you like the dolphins?
He was watching the dolphins over here.
Oh my god.
This is one of the stars of the show.
Dolphin! Dolphin! Yeah.
Dolphin. Yeah.
It's a not on it, sir.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think this little
Trying to
penguin is
get
trying
up.
to get up.
I would help you, but I can't.
Aww.
He's trying to get up.
The girls are going on the Joker again. We got really lucky today and the crowds are still low due to it being like winter season still. I'm sure in the summer we will be complaining of how crowded it is, but it's really nice today because they've been able to pretty much walk on everything, which is nice. So these are the days we enjoy when it's nice and quiet and slow at the park.
Father-son pair. So over on, I guess, your left side, he's the silvery lighter one. That's Dyson. He's 22 years old. He's the oldest animal.
Yay!
Population.
He was clapping.
We just did a nice little circle there with Molly. That is, I don't know, I already said it. He is 9 years old, so he is quite a bit younger than his father. At 9, Tyler's pretty much fully grown, but he might continue to gain a little bit of weight as he gets older and maybe get to be as big as Dyson, who hangs out at about 200 to 200, I think he's 220 pounds right now. So he's been gaining a little bit of weight for the winter, which I think us humans also do sometimes too. But especially with our marine mammals, as the water they live in gets colder, the more they gain weight because they're actually putting on a layer of blubber, which is a fat layer between their skin and their muscles. And this is a characteristic of most marine mammals. Dolphins have this, seals, sea lions have this. Pretty much most
What do you think, Jaden? What do you think?
Actually have this adaptation to stay warm in the water they live in. So Hawaiian monk seals live in Hawaii, they live in tropical water, but they still are commonly confused. So because these two guys are pretty small technically, I mean they are around 200 pounds, that's a big animal, but compared to the sea lion we're going to be seeing in a few moments, or if you've ever seen a walrus, they're technically kind of small mammals. You can feel your ears, you can wiggle them around, you can see other people's ears. That is something that humans have. We have external ear flaps, meaning our ears are outside of our head and inside of our head. And sea lions also have this. When we have Joker come out in a few moments, take a peek when he gets near you and check out either side of his head. He has little seals. I'm pretty sure we could outrun these guys. I'm not saying though that we should try to see if that's the case, see if it's our animals here or if these seals you might encounter in the wild. We always like to give them plenty of space. Now speaking a little bit about animals that we take care of here versus wild animals, you're probably noticing that we're doing a lot of awesome behaviors with these guys. So we're training them for all sorts of things. We can be training them for husbandry behaviors, and that's a fancy term for anything that helps them take care of themselves, like doing some physical exercise here, or holding still for eye drops. I'm talking about training here because we have a new guest. This is Joker. And if we can all tell, he's quite a bit different than the two seals we saw out here a few minutes ago. And that's because Joker is a California sea lion. Now he hangs out at about 350 pounds. He's about 360 pounds right now. And you'll notice that the fact that he just went up a set of stairs to get to that hideout, there's some sea lion stairs behind the scenes here, shows how agile he is, and he uses all four of his flippers when he's moving around on land to move on land, and that's why they can run quite a bit faster than we can, and they're pretty good at climbing, and they just tend to be a bit more agile. Now you'll also notice he's got beautiful dark brown color. Male sea lions tend to be a little bit darker than the females, but as I said, they're always going to be brown. He's showing off that blubber layer and that fur he has there by smacking his side. And he's got those beautiful big front flippers of his. He pushes those down to spin what they do. Now, people probably wonder a little bit about, okay, well, what if Joker or any of our animals doesn't do the right thing? That's no problem, and that's the beauty of positive reinforcement. If Joker decided that, no thank you, I don't feel like waving to the adoring audience in front of me, which he's doing a great job, Aaron would probably just wait a few seconds and ask Joker again. Maybe he didn't see her, he got a little confused. Maybe he decided after that time he didn't feel like doing it by just simply not doing it. We would just move on to something else. So we're always going to find something that they enjoy doing in that session. Even if maybe they have to go back to their habitat a little bit earlier and find something simpler for them to do. They are able to have that choice and control in every single one of their sessions. They know we're not going to force them to do anything. We don't want to force them to do anything, so we won't. And also, this is a 300-plus-pound mammal that can run a lot of amazing adaptations that fit them perfectly for the marine environment they tend to live in. You'll notice Joker not only has big flippers he's flapping around that helps him swim really fast to chase after fish, he's also very quick on land so that he can, and in the water, so maybe he might need to run away from any predators. Predatory whales and sharks might be a predator, especially young lion. It also has big eyes. They're able to see very well underwater. He's a little bit ticklish too, which who isn't? And he's got those beautiful whiskers of his, those giant whiskers outside of his nose there. He has great upper body strength as well. That's a really good one. And Aaron just showed up another type of a way to reinforce. She's not for him. We get excited for our animals, and they know that excitement means great things have happened, that they did a great job. So let's give him a nice round of applause to dictate his session. So Sydney's coming on out here. He's adorable. He weighs about 10 to 11 pounds, depending on the day and how much he may have eaten the day before. And he knows all sorts of incredible behaviors, but because he is retired, when we bring him out for shows like this, we're kind of letting him do what he would like to do. Because of the amazing veterinary care that we provide for our animals, we've been able to do x-rays on Sydney. We found that he has arthritis, and that is something common for, oh my God, look at amazing, it's all true. That is something that is common for older animals and humans. So we like to make sure that he gets plenty of exercise, but we don't want him to have him overdo it. Just like if you have any older them, they tend to hunt in murky, kind of mangrove, marshy waters in Southeast Asia. So they're actually not really able to see their prey items. So as Brooke pans some food, he might his little paws there. And that's pretty natural for them. So when we're giving them enrichment and varying their day up, we want to do stuff for them to use their special adaptation. So they're not using their eyes or their whiskers to find food, they're using their hands. So we'll go hide food in his blanket, so he has to forage around in there. We're in a big pile of ice. So as I mentioned, we cater all of our care to each of our animals into their life stages. So with Sydney, we are catering to his age, whereas with our other animals, maybe if they were ever to be, some of our animals in the future could become pregnant, we probably won't have them do some of the high energy show behaviors we saw Joker do today. And we'll change great body conditions, so we weigh our otters and our pinnipeds twice a week to make sure they have plenty of that blubber, but not too much of it as well. Now Sydney here is about 16 years old. He's a very old otter. He really doesn't look it. He's doing incredible, but they tend to really only have a lifespan of about 12 to 14 years in even in human care, where they do live a bit longer. Asian buffalo otters are also really, really vocal animals. They're not going to be as loud as those sea lions we heard, but Sydney's constantly making little grumbles and squeaks. That's how we kind of know if he's having a good time or if maybe he's getting a little over things. He makes certain grumbles and we know, let's move on to something else. And it looks like
Lil and Sammy are on this. Even though it's only like 50-something degrees. Crazy girls.